bumpy road, yeah, nice smooth revving. What I would expect from a rotary. Nice. Well, how's it going, JDM crew? I knew it. Alright, what you're hearing here is a good old GPS and a little camera warning here. But yeah, a little GPS Navi system actually pops up here, which is nice. So if you guys are looking for something a little bit more high-tech, you got this little, it's like a heads-up display. Another FD3S RX7. And we have a couple of mods on the interior here. We've got a little gauge cluster. This one is disabled right now. Looks like an air fuel gauge, but they'll have all of the gauges up and running soon. Or you can switch them out if you want. These are from Auto Gauge. We have a CARS area audio system here. I'm not sure about the speakers, but at least the audio deck has been changed. It does have aux and USB input. So pick your weapon of choice for music. And we do have a Razzo shift knob right here, and a Momo little e-brake cover, so all good. And this ATEC steering wheel, so yeah, a couple of little customizations. The rest of the interior is OEM, if I'm not mistaken. We got vinyl on the headboard here, and for the headliner. And I've got the OEM suede seats here. Pretty nice, comfortable. And the back is just a little basic vinyl. Very small though, as you might expect from an RX-7, because they do have the basically the two-seater version, which has a little cargo box. And then with this, instead of the cargo box, they have really small seats. So not recommended if you've got tall passengers a lot of times, but you guys can definitely fit in the front if you've got two tall ones and two short friends, or kids. Actually, kids love RX-7s, I should tell you. Well, hopefully your kids will like them too if you've got any, but yeah, good times with the RX-7. So this one, twin turbo, all the usual goodness you'd expect from an FD. Mostly OEM actually. Even the air filter, the exhaust is OEM-ish. I mean, it sounds like it's OEM, but I thought it was modified. We'll take a look again when we're on the exterior. But pretty much the mods are exterior for this one. The engine and everything's kind of left alone. So you've got your, on the high end of 200 horsepower, just under 300. All that good stuff that you would expect. The sportier suspension of the RX-7 is still here, but I believe this one was OEM because I didn't see any adjustments for that. Pretty much all the mods that I saw in here was pretty much body kit, and the exterior paint originally was the bluish green color, but now it's all white, so it kind of looks more like a Spirit R, but nothing really crazy. So I mean, it's just a good old comfortable, mostly OEM RX-7. Now, if you're looking for something more modified, definitely hit up our sales guys. They can find you one. We actually have another RX-7 that we'll be doing a video soon. But for those of you guys looking for something more OEM, this is it right here. Yeah, I feel that boost kicking in once you get above $2,000, and then it just boosts into the next one when you got both turbos going full blast, at a higher RPM. Very nice. And if you guys are looking to mod anything, this is also a perfect candidate. If you wanted to go a little higher on the power, we can definitely get some of the tuning done for you and get some additional parts. That is a service that is available to you. If you guys have seen our matte black R33 videos, the customer for that one wanted a little bit more. So if you guys are looking for more, we can definitely get the parts straight from the manufacturers here in Japan and also get it tuned for you. So other things about this, by the way, because most of it's OEM, clutch feels good. We've only got 78,000, so just around 50,000 miles on this. So if you know anything about rotaries, that's pretty low, especially if it's been taken care of like this one has. So pretty much all the regular maintenance has been taken care of, and they just didn't do any crazy tuning with it, so it's ready to go. And the Transmission and clutch seem to be fine. I've had no issues going through the gears and driving roughly like 10 or 15 miles. It hasn't really given me any trouble whatsoever, so very nice. I actually grabbed some lunch on the way, so I'll be taking care of that here shortly. And yeah, well, let's go get the exterior walk around. Pretty much it's mostly the exterior, because when you see under the hood, well, you're not going to be shocked at all to see a stock RX-7 motor, good old 13B. So let's go to the walk around and I'll see you guys there in a minute. And here we are with the interior, as you can see, looking pretty good. I got the dash, and they actually have like a little carbon pattern thing here, so if you guys can see that, if it'll focus, there we go. So pretty good there. Got this Razzo shift knob. Pretty nice. And of course the Carlos area audio deck. And Momo little shift, or parking brake cover thing here, which is kind of cool. And this ATEX steering wheel. And of course, I'll have to show you guys that mileage here. Got about 78 right there. Got all the gauges that work here. And also, up here, got a little GPS map thing built into the mirror, which is pretty cool. For the carpeting though, we do have little plastic mats here. We see the carpets are looking pretty good. And I'll step out here so you guys can see also on the driver's side. Shake off that dust. Looking pretty good there. And well, as you can see, these are OEM, nice suede. And of course the rear seats, which are pretty tiny. Really wouldn't recommend that for super tall folks, but you can sort of fit 4 people, or too small in the back and the taller guys will in the front. Check out the headliner here. And I'll pop the hood here in the trunk so you can have a look. Alright, and we do have a little, well, it's actually a carbon fiber vinyl thing on here, so it looks like it, but it's not. Good old wing. As you can see, plenty of downforce. Alrighty, and underneath here we've also got, alright, so under here we've also got a few items here. We got the jack on this side, the tools over on this side. Oops, my bad. And the good old, hold on a second. And you can see the original color, by the way, is not white. It's the bluish green color. But we do have the spare tire under there. So that's how you access the fuel pump. So good stuff. And we go up to the front. We do have some hood pins to pop, so let's get that out of the way here. Little vent right there. We do have this vented hood, as you can see. And here we go. So it's looking pretty OEM here. And here's some serial numbers there if you guys are wanting to look it up, find out some more details about this RX7. Also, if you're referencing it through our website, then you can also bring up the VIN number so you know exactly which one it is. And so you have some additional wiring on there, but for the most part, in the way of power mods, it's nothing crazy. We just have well, I mean, even the intercooler stock, so stock air filter, stock intercooler. Exhaust is opened up just a little bit, but yeah, nothing too crazy in the way of power, so it's pretty close to OEM, other than the body styling here, which was updated, which I'll step back and show you guys here in a second. Make sure to put these back. Of course, you've got plenty of room for an intercooler if you want one in there, and at least there's nothing obstructing it, so cooling is good to go here. Also got the cooler vents on the sides here. So actually, that's one of the advantages here. And as you can see, it sits really good with these Pro Drive rims. Yeah, the body kit is pretty exceptional though, so. But really, with the lower mileage and everything, it's kind of nice. Then you can kind of build off of it the way you want, or you can leave it original. Well, there you have it, folks, on this fine fall afternoon. A beautiful RX-7. Glad to hear those magic spinning triangles. And if you're a rotary fan and you're looking for a good old RX-7 like this, contact our sales team, info@jdm-expo.com. You can also hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. They'll be able to get back to you within about 24 hours. And if you're wanting something not so stock, I mean, this one just has kind of the body mods and styling. You want something a little bit more, we can definitely get the work done for you. We have a lot of partner shops that can take care of you, and we have our own mechanics that can do a little bit of the work. If you want some crazy tuning, that's also possible. We know the right folks to get it done. So yeah, we definitely have a lot of services. Just inquire about that. Also through our sales team, they can let you know. And yeah, if you want something done, or a slightly more modified one, they can also source that for you as well. And if you're not interested in magic spinning triangles like an RX-7, you could also check out plenty of other cars on our website. And if you check out some of the other videos here, you can also check out other Supras, GTRs, Silvias, and anything else you might be interested in. Evos and STIs, definitely worth looking at, since they're not the hot ticket right now. A lot of people are interested in getting those GTRs, so it's been pretty crazy this year in terms of that. So yeah, as always, guys, thanks for stopping by, and keep the JDM dreams alive. And I'm going to be bringing this back home to the yard and just enjoying the ride. So you guys take it easy. I'll see you next time.